Good morning, Lou. Good morning, Dorothy. Good morning, Cindy. So, I'll have a chat in a moment. There we go. Good morning, Sandra. Hey, Greg. How's it going? Chop, chop, whatnot. So, I'm out in the woods again. Nice, different area. Just there. And got a really nice tree that I'm sat on. There is some wildlife I can hear nearby. So, I'm just monitoring to see what that is. Hi, Subi. It's probably a field mouse by the sound of it. Something like that. But yeah, I'm not going to let it worry me. Morning, Margaret. Hope you're all doing well today. Let's have a look. Lydia Wood, good morning, afternoon and good evening, wherever you are in the world. Sorry if I've pronounced your name wrong. So I'll have a chat about my health, things like that, new things that's going on in a moment. Just allowing people time to get in. Good morning, Jessica. So, people know in this chat we're not going to be talking about religion, politics, war, things like that. Regardless of views, please keep them to yourselves. And everybody's welcome as long as those subjects are not talked about. So, if any chat like that comes up, please feel free to delete. It's only fair. Okay, Bulgar, please, you need to stop that. Because it's not a religious channel. Thank you to my moderators. That's the second one now. If it happens again, you know, I'm sorry, but full permission. Hid from channel. Jessica, really do appreciate that, and I'm wishing you lots of health, healing, and I'm really hoping that you have a good day as well. And I really appreciate you coming in. Skits, brother, how's it going? Thank you, Dorothy. Really appreciate that. And unfortunately, people that don't listen to the rules, they are going to be removed. Good morning, Jack. Jack Prepper. So I'm just writing some names down, and I'll explain about that in a moment. Subi 920. 7. Okay, so cold thunderstorms and rain. We've got some rain due again later. So, yeah. Hope you're safe and it passes quickly. So, I'm sorry, I can't read that, so that is going to have to go. Sorry, English only. That's the only language I can read and write. So that is the only language that is going to be in chat, sadly. Hi, Charlie. Hope you're well. Right, so I'm in this old woodland. This nature trail is being created through basically people taking shortcuts. But there used to be an old mine in here as well. Thank you, Margaret. It's good to know that you enjoy the lives and people can all connect with each other. Good morning, Lady Sky. Hope you're well. Did I just miss somebody there? Good morning, Bushcraft Rebooted. Hope you're well. Rebooted. So, let's get to the bottom of the chat. So, I'm new here. What's this about? Right, firstly, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to Natalie. This is going to be a general chit-chat show, just relax and chill out, and an update on things that's to come. My main focus of the channel is to interact with everybody that's here. It's a magnet fishing channel, a walking history tours channel, bottle digging and mudlarking channel, and there will be other treasure hunting adventures soon as well. So that's what it's about, basically. So, right, what I'm going to talk about today is some of the up and coming things. So, the t-shirt, it says, I'd rather a rainy day on a hill than a sunny one in the office. And that just shows how much I like being outside. So I'm an outdoors person. Thanks, Karen, really appreciate that. And I've got a tour coming up which is going to end the Roman tour's duty over in Manchester. That's going to be filmed in the next few weeks. Currently, I'm resting up. I've got muscular damage in the side of my body. I'm not in Sherwood Forest, no, but it is very close to where I am. And welcome, Soul Design. And I missed the Thursday mornings as well. I do apologise for not being well, and unfortunately we had some really bad storm weather. So we've got 30 in with 11 likes. If you could, please press that like button. It does help the channel grow. Soul Design, I'm going to say welcome. It's nice to see you here. I can see that you're new, so good morning, good afternoon, and good evening wherever you are in the world. Good morning, Squirrel Sniper. So, I'm going to do the Roman tour in Manchester and a city tour of Manchester. So that's going to be 2 videos. It still allows me time to heal. And in other news, I'm going to be doing a lot of healing because in September I'm going to go back to magnet fishing. I've missed it, and the environment needs me. So there'll be a lot more environmental cleanup, a lot more treasure hunting, and we'll just go from there. Yeah, I heard about that. Scotland's had very, very bad storms with the winds, and I'd just like to say I hope everybody up there is okay and unaffected. Hi, City Steve. So, it's nice to see you. But this side here, it's just here. This is the area that's hurt, and it's a torn ligament. So, I'm doing as the doctor said. I've got to rest. And that's why there's no digging, mudlarking going on from now. I said to the doctor I'd definitely rest up, and that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm doing the history walks and tours. Hi Logman, you're new as well. Where are you from? Wrote name down. But no, it's okay. You know, injuries happen. We just have to look after ourselves a bit more. And I know you're all going to be here regardless of what content I put out. But for the next few weeks, it's going to be history walks, tours, things like that. Squirrel Sniper says, have you been in the tunnel systems in Manchester? I have not been under there, to be honest. Maybe one day. It's a place I'd like to go, but I wouldn't want to be there on my own. So, when I do tours and that, I'm going to be doing them on my own. Unfortunately, my friend Damien is unable to join me currently. But he's on the mend, and he'll be back out again very soon. So Lou Squirrel is in the UK, yes. He's definitely a person to know, for sure. And I'm going to be starting up a different type of tour I've been asked about. So people have asked me, as I've done the ancient world, the Romans, if it'd be quite possible to do something from the medieval times, from 1100 AD all the way through to 1485. Yeah, I'd like to do that, and I'm going to do. So I've bought a book, which is an area not too far from me, North Nottinghamshire Church Walks. And it's not just churches. So, just for instance, it shows you maps, where to go, things to see along the way, and historical structures. So, I'm going to be doing that particular section of walks there. Good morning, Aqua. I needed to see you. So, I found something the other day, and I'm going to get back to that in a minute. But yes, the church walks, the history tours, Nottinghamshire, and into Sherwood Forest. That is what I will be doing. It's not too far away, so that's really something else to do. So, I was out mudlarking the other day, as people know, and I did a collab again with mudlarking with Steve, and that was my last mudlark that I actually did, and I ready, and also to pick up an item that I'd actually lost. I'd lost a big glass marble, and luckily I found it again. But I found something else whilst we were down there, and it's cleaned up really nicely. So we've got a man with a beard and a hat and a nice haircut. And when I found that, looking out of the water, like that, I instantly thought of our friend over there, Aqua Donkey. Can you see the resemblance? Aqua Donkey, my friend, this is coming to you. And when I found it, I just thought, that's got to be Aqua. So please check Aqua Donkey out if you haven't already. No, it's not me, Lou. And yeah, I could actually make some miniature sunglasses for it, you know, or you could do that. But that's yours. This type of pipe dates from the 1870s. And as you can see, it would have been used. So that's yours. Meerschaum pipe, possibly, yeah. In England, we call them figurial pipes. So it'll just literally be heads of people, kings, queens, people like that, general people that were popular at the time. You're most welcome, Aqua. So really do appreciate everything you do for everybody, and it's just something I can do for you to bring something back to you. So good morning, Epic. Let's have a look. I'm missing this chat a lot, so here we go. Yeah, so basically sorry, I turned the around with the wrong button. So I'm going to not do any more mudlarking for a little while. Frankly, I need some storms to come through. I need the waters to regenerate finds, and all my rivers are non-tidal. So if we don't get floods, once it's actually been cleaned, it's impossible to find things again with the amount of silt and sediment. So I'm thankful for that. It gives me time to heal. So it's going to be roughly September, October before I can start doing that again. September I will do bottle digging again, very lightly. But I've also got some trips planned to go to the north of England, doing some tours around Lancaster, Carlisle, Morecambe Bay, Blackpool. Hopefully in Blackpool I could meet up with Skits as well. That would be nice. You do, Aqua, and that's why when I saw that particular piece I thought, yeah, that's definitely a good thing. Now I do have several, Jack, yes, but at the moment I will not be using those again because of the healing process. Unfortunately you do a lot of bending when you're detecting, and no, it's not something I can really do too much of at the minute. As I say, torn muscles in the side really do limit what I can do. But that will be coming in October. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I just checked my subscribers. 2,514 subscribers. My goal was basically to get to where I've got to. I'm very happy with where I am and where the channel's gone and where the channel's become. And you've all made it all extremely possible. Good morning, Amelia. Good afternoon or good evening, wherever you're from. So this channel is on Thursdays, general chit chat, get to know each other, events that's going to be happening or events that's happened. There's going to be treasure hunting, river cleanups, park cleanups, nature environment walks, history tours, town tours, maybe even a bit more food testing as well, and some bushcraft as it gets into autumn time. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'll write your name down as well. So the reason I'm writing names down is tomorrow is the 3-year channel birthday for this particular channel. It's had its ups and downs, and you know what, the channel has become what you've all made it. I'm just a video creator. I do what I can, I go where I can, but if it wasn't for each and every single person that is on the channel, which likes, subscribes, comments, or even just comes into these lives unsubscribed, it all helps the channel grow. And I'd like to say I really, really appreciate and love each and every single one of you. You all make the channel what it is. You all give me the inspiration to go out and continue doing the adventuring, the outdoorness. And I love these chats on a Thursday as well. So I do appreciate that it is very early over there in America and Canada. Oh, I just missed something there. So let me just quickly scroll back. What did I miss? Thank you, Aqua. I really appreciate that. Aqua, have you got any videos coming out very soon or lives? If so, you're welcome to drop a link. Oh, Skits, I'm definitely going to message you on that one. I need to do a tour. I've been asked to go to Blackpool Tower. So I need to do a tour of that and the beach. And I've also been asked from people to show the trams as well. So that's something I need to do. 100% we're going to meet up and have a cup of tea for sure. So when it comes to later events in the year, we're starting to get cooler now. So it means I can do a lot more. So, oh, okay. So, we've got a few trolls to see. Yeah, you know what? Instead of doing that, I'm just going to make sure. Yeah, thank you for that, Squirrel Sniper. Don't feel bad about timing out or even removing from channel. So, it's just how it goes. Karen, have a wonderful day, and I hope you really, really are looking after yourself as well. Let's have a look. So, has that person gone? Yeah. Yep, thank you, Squirrel. I see that person's now hidden. Let's have a look. Well, anybody that's swearing in the channel, please remove yourself, because this is a family-friendly channel. There are parents in here that have kids and that, so we're just going to keep it friendly, even though it's an 18+ channel. So, yeah, 3 years. I am going to announce now. Thank you, Aqua. Really appreciate that. Oh, don't worry, Lou. Don't worry about it. I really, really hope he's going to be okay and things can be fixed. Hello, Jeremy. Hope you're well. So yeah, 3 years old, the channel. It's over 2,500 subscribers. I have talked about it previously, and I've not talked about it recently. But I did say that if the channel hit 2,500 subscribers, there would be a giveaway. And yeah, Bushcraft coffee is always needed, always. And I've got a list of names. So what that list of names is people that participated in lives, commented on videos and shorts, or just generally turned up, and people that's been over on the Facebook page as well. And it shows me exactly who's actually here to support and who's the ones that's actually just clicking and just being there in a way, but not being there by supporting the lives or likes, comments, or even viewing videos. Good morning, Beth. I hope you're doing well as well. Just going to show you, I found Aqua again, in case you didn't see. This one here is coming over to Aqua Donkey. There we go. There we are. So yeah, that's Aqua's 1870s. And I'm going to send you a sticker pack as well with that. So you've got all my channel stickers, things like that as well. Good morning, Gitten. Nice to see you. Welcome in. So Steve, that one had come from the same area where you seen me mudlarking with Steve. So you know the area. I will say the area is towards Hillsborough. So, you know, if ever you're down that way and you fancy getting into the waters, that's exactly where it is. So, Aqua's dropped a link there. Yeah, so this pipe would have been handcrafted, and it would have been made in the 1870s to a custom design. So it would have been something that would have been made, treasured and loved, and sadly as time went on it got broken and discarded. So most likely made for somebody's birthday or something like that. So let's have a look. Oh, I'm missing chat here. Right, there we are. So as I said, there will be random giveaway and that is going to be due towards the middle of the month. You know what? Here we go. So I'm not having people taking the mickey. You're gone. So anybody taking the mickey or being negative, I really don't care. Go and do it elsewhere. You're gone. So that's how it is. Good morning, Soul Stars. I really am looking forward to your next video coming out. I'm going to just do this for today. There we go. So Soul Stars has got things going on today as well. If you want to head over and check it out, please do. Soul Stars, could you drop a link, please, for any video that you've also got coming out today as well? And if people's interested, then hopefully they'll come over, check it out. If they're not interested, at least they've checked it out. That's the main thing. So let's have a look. The recipe book. Okay, Sandra. Let's say I've just started writing that. It is going to be a members only thing. So when I start doing memberships, it will be available on there only. And that's what that will be for. So I get it. People don't actually understand. People have different accents. But it is not okay to belittle people over that. And if you want to do it, well, simply do it elsewhere, because people will be blocked, and I have got no problem in doing so. So it's just how it is. So pineapple on pizza. Don't really eat pineapple, full stop, so I can't say yes or no. So just one of them things. I don't like the material. Well, random, if you're not happy, simply leave. You know, you don't have to be here. I'm not forcing people to be. And quite simply, as I say, this is a channel that people like. If they don't like it, they wouldn't be here. So the question is, why are you here if you think it's no fun? You know? In fact, on that note, oh, you're already gone. So there you go. Thank you, Dorothy. Really appreciate that. Leftover coffee. I never get to leave coffee over. I always have it to the last bit. So let's have a look. We've been here 34 minutes. Thank you very much. Appreciate each and every one. For the trolls that's coming in, I really appreciate your view. It all helps the channel. And it does actually help whether you like it or not. So thank you very much to everybody. As I say, trolls will be deleted. We're going to keep this family friendly, positive, and we're going to keep it moving. So you're Arkansas, United States of America. I'm in the United Kingdom. Basically, that's where I am. So, New Hampshire, yeah. That's a state that I would actually like to come and visit. New Hampshire. There's a lot of history there. Lots of places to see and things to do. But next year, I'm really wanting to meet up with Aqua Donkey. So we are going to arrange a trip out there to do that at some point. No, I'm back, Lou. I'm just letting people know that the rules are out there. There are community posts stating the rules. And if people don't want to abide to them, well, they know where the exit door is. So, yeah. Really hope that the wheelchair gets fixed as well very soon, Lou. Really do. I know it can be a mobility problem if he hasn't got that. Dorothy's got it right. Look, no leftover coffee there as well. So, to waste coffee, that's really, really not good. But if you have got coffee grounds left, they do make very good plant fertiliser. They keep bugs and insects away. Squirrel, I really do appreciate everything you do for everybody as well. And you're always welcome to drop links if you wish to as well. Yeah, I like the Yorkshire tea. It's a good tea, but you know, in England there's so many different brands of tea. But my personal favourite is Oriental tea. I buy a lot of Chinese tea, things like that. Getting Lou's always got a cuppa on the go, always. Harwick Mountains. Is that Wales? I think that's Wales, isn't it? Or am I wrong? I don't actually know where those are. Welcome Liberty. If you could actually let us know where the Harwick Mountains are, I'd like to know. Yep, I agree, Soul Stars, and let's face it, they're always there. So, yeah. Cindy. Oh, you don't get time to cool your coffee down. Yeah, mine's the same. So it's really beautiful areas like Cadair Idris at night. Yes, I know that that is Wales. I have been up that way before. I just didn't know what the mountain range was called. I was doing a few walks from Wrexham and Betsy Coed area, that sort of way. So that's what I was doing. I would actually like to go back up to Wales again, to be honest. Lou, you're well, don't you worry about that. It's all good. So, it's alright. So, there we are. We've just had some doggies go past. Yeah, Aqua. So, coffee grounds in the dirt is going to keep insects and bugs away. And it also helps the growth of things like tomatoes and things as well. So, nothing ever gets wasted. Yeah, iced coffee, I'll buy that, but I'm not going to be able to make my own simply because I drink it all. Yeah, the Asian spice teas, they are absolutely amazing. Plenty of different things and flavours to try, so they're always recommended. Yeah, Jack, we've got Wales. There's a lot of mountains around Snowdonia area. Good morning, Rubberneck. Let's write you down as well. I know you wrote down previous, but yeah. So we've got those. We've got some smaller hills in the Derbyshire area. We've got small mountains in Cumbria, and of course over in Scotland there's some big mountains, and more as you get up towards Ben Nevis in Scotland as well. I've done a lot of mountain walking over my lifetime, and it's something I want to do a bit more of, and that's another reason that I'm actually doing these town tours and history walks, because it's getting me back into training to do the mountain walking again. I've got to be able to do 10 to 20 miles in a single day to be able to do those successfully. Coffee grounds help raspberry. They do. Basically on that one, Bushcraft, it keeps all insects away from the actual plant itself. Caterpillars, things like bugs, beetles. And I know for a fact it works for strawberries as well. So yes, I'd say on raspberries it definitely would help. And the strawberries, when they've been done on the coffee grounds, it makes them a lot bigger as well, and they seem to have a bit more taste to them. Again, yes, aqua, it does work. It's like the old salt technique. If you put salt over a doorway, it stops a lot of bugs getting into the house. Any fruit, really, Dorothy, so it's well worth trying. There we go, Greg at Chop Shop and whatnot, he's got it there. Coffee grounds on black raspberries and the bigger, juicier berries. So there's your vouch for it, folks. So coffee grounds, stop throwing them in the dustbin, start reusing them, and your fruit will appreciate it, and it'll all go from there. I can't pronounce your name, but greetings from England to India. Yeah, I'm sorry, I just can't read that. I do struggle to read names, but I'm saying hello. Soul stars as salt in every corner of the house and across each threshold. Certainly helps a bit. There we go, you see, horseradish, yeah, I've heard that works. Bushcraft, I'm going to be doing a lot more on old style bushcraft revival. Things to do whilst you're out camping. Remedies. Things that you use in your kitchen that can be reused. So, especially anybody like yourself that grows their own fruit, that is going to be useful for you. So, good morning. Is it Mahira? Good morning, Mahira. I think it is. I'm not sure. When people change the channel names, I don't know who they are. So I'm just going to say good morning from here. So, Bushcraft, you're in as well. I'm not too bad, thank you. I really hope you're well. JB, welcome. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. It is you. So very, very pleased to see you. I'm going to write your new channel down, and I'll check that out as well. So, yep. I can't forget you from Cat and Jack's show. So, welcome in here. Really appreciate you being here. So today I was down at the beck, the little stream, and I actually found this wedge. Doesn't look a lot. It looks like a stone. But that is going to be reused as a doorstop. And it's going to be reused when I bushcraft for grinding items down, pummeling plants, basically to make pine resin, so that I've got torches when I'm out at night. Okay, no problem. So in this area, that is probably from at least the 1400s, and this would have been a wedge, natural stone, which been shaped. But these used to be packed on timber buildings as supports. But I always pick them up, always. Yeah, Jack, so your native ones over there, I'd love to hear about what sort of area you're from, as to what tribes might have passed through that area. I'm still learning about the American history. It's something that does interest me greatly. Yeah, so again, Aqua, you know the benefits of looking in the creeks and rivers. It's not just things that are there that you're looking for, you come across the hidden, unknown things as well. Mothballs in your woolens, using them, but yeah, I totally agree. I just don't like the smell of those at all. So yeah, where I want to go on the bushcraft side is back to the primitive side. No fancy tents. And good morning, Sonal. Let's write you down as well. Sonal. There we go. Good morning to everybody else that's come in the chat. But yeah, I want to go back to the old style. No tents, using tarps only, natural materials, cooking from the wild and catching fish from the wild. The basic bushcraft that would have been around 50 or so years ago. That's what I'd be liking to try. I hope you're well, Sonal. So that's cool, Jack. So if ever we do get to meet, I'd love to hear some campfire stories about that. And it's always good to learn about other places, nations and people. So Sonal, I really hope you're doing well. And just to let you know, we're always here for you. Yeah, I'm officially banning mothballs. They're never ever going to feature on this channel. And if anybody happens to send me a gift with mothballs in, I will happily send it back to sender. So, yeah. Let's have a look. I've missed a lot of chat, so let's scroll through. Yep, lavender's a very good use as well. Problem is lavender, it makes me sleep. Cool. So Aqua's banning mothballs as well. Beth's the same. So I'm sorry, Lou, but if you mention mothballs one more time, you're gonna have to have a 10-second timeout. I'm joking. Yeah, Splinter Cake, I love that. That's what a story. I might have to include that in my book. So yeah, as people have asked, I will tell you, I have actually started writing the Magnetic North Adventures, How Not to Successfully Cook book. It's just a bit of humour, and examples include kettle cooking, cooking in a microwave without the correct utensils, how to burn your fireside products, which is meant to be food, and cooking without utensils. That's some of the things that's going to be in the funny and hilarious book. Whether people's going to appreciate it, I don't know. No, Bushcraft, you can't say those words. That just can't be said. It's just not on. Who's going to be cookbook advisor? Yeah, I've had people reaching out to me that actually want to feature in the cookbook. And let's just say that some of the stuff that's been done has been done from the military, some's been civilian. It's a worldwide thing. And the whole purpose of the book is solely to bring laughter. It is not to advise on cooking. It is not to make glorious meals. It's just simply a bit of banter. So it's something that will be available very, very soon. I've got the layout done. I wrote the chapters of what I want to do. I just actually need to write the content. So when the weather's bad and it's stormy, that's what I do. No, lavender toilet paper, that's totally up to you, and it's not banned. Just MB is banned. There's certain items that smell very nasty and they're to deter moths. Made a pea pie as a joke once. Now then, Sandra, there are places in the UK that do actually make pea pies. It's quite a delicate thing, but people do it. If Sniper's still in here, I'm sure he would appreciate that one as well. Yeah, general peas. I've never seen mushy peas in a pie. But general peas, yeah, I know they do, and they do with beans as well. So yeah, I think as for walks, as I say, I'm going to be doing the last of the Roman tours coming up next week. But that video I'm going to hold back for 2 weeks. I'd like to have that video around the same sort of time that I do the random giveaway. The people that have been in my lives, that have been on the comments, that have been on the premieres or on the shorts feed, you all wrote down over the last 3 weeks, and it's going to be a random name picker. Now everybody's going to get sticker pack straight away, but other people will also get things like gift cards, things like that. Maybe some fines giveaways if you're in the UK, because let's face it, postage around the world is very expensive. So that's what I'm going to be doing. There's going to be quite a few. There's probably going to be 6 draws done. And it's just literally going to be at random. So it's to show everybody my appreciation for just literally being here. And we'll go from there. But I'll do wheels and names, and then basically people will be in each category that they've been in there. So if you've been in alive, you'll be in that category. It is tough, bushcraft, and we've got 6 hours between us. I know with my Australian friends there's 9-10 hours difference, so it's very, very hard for everybody to catch streams. This particular time slot in general for me works because there's less trolls, but there's enough people in here to boot the trolls that do come in. So I'm going to stick to this particular time. For everybody that I'm subscribed to in here, you are on the bell. So when I do see a live pop up, as long as I'm free, I will pop in and say hello. So that is something that I'd like to let you all know. I do support you where I can. I watch your videos. Sometimes I'm not able to comment on YouTube shorts. Mushy pea nuggets. That actually does sound like something that should be in the cookbook. Mushy pea nuggets. Yeah, I've got a thought about that one. Mushy pea nuggets. We could actually put that under a vegetarian category in there. I've just had a squirrel throw something from a tree. So, yeah, it happens. Right, folks, it's now 11:30. I've been here an hour. Soul Stars is on, so I'm off now. I'd like to say thank you for everybody that's come in today. Next Thursday there will be a live again, and next Wednesday there'll be another premiere coming out as well. So I'd like to wish you all a very good day. Thanks for joining, everybody. See you all soon. Take care of yourselves.